what's up with Japanese games making me horny? Can we talk about that for a bit?
That might just be you.
We can do the whole episode on that, bro.
I think it's really that I can't tell if the women are above age or under.
Yeah, it's like, that gray area where it's like, am I okay to like this?
It's the mystery
I was
that
like,
makes
is
it
that
so
what's
exciting.
doing it for you? Because we have different issues going on.
No. Yeah, you're right. Let's backtrack.
Their boobs are the size of a 40-year-old.
Let's go back to
Taki's
Taki's
looks like a
jumpsuit.
12-year-old woman.
First
Which
of
is
all,
right
why is her
up
name
my alley.
Taki?
Mexicans?
I've
Who's
never had
Taki?
Takis before.
Yeah, one of
You've never
Taki is
eaten
the Mexican
Takis?
thing. What is that named after?
Taki from SoCal.
Is that a Mexican word? No.
Takis?
Okay,
Is it actually, or are you
I
being
think
a
it's
silly
like
guy?
taco, but like
Oh, I've had Pockies. Them
Pockies.
shit slap.
Taki's good.
Mm.
I haven't had Takis.
Pocky
though.
was my least
You could
favorite
probably
Soul
fit a
Calibur
Pocky
character.
and a Taki.
Pocky.
true.
Pocky is just Taki with a cock.
Have you ever taken a handful of Takis and then put them in your butthole?
Yeah,
I've
actually.
No.
eaten one, and that's been enough to make me not wanna
Right.
explore any further.
Have you put a
Yeah.
Pocky stick down your urethra?
Up my
Yes.
urethra, I'm always upside down when I'm doing sounding stuff.
I took a class on sounding. As dumb as that
What
sounds.
the fuck?
Like when I
What?
worked at the fucking sex
You
store,
good?
we had like monthly seminars where
You
like
good?
we would
What?
meet with like the fucking spokesperson.
The
of,
Bill
like,
Gates of
The
sound.
guy
Yeah,
who
literally, dude. Yeah, and,
Johnny
like,
Sounds. Yeah.
yeah, and we had one. It was
Like
this
an
guy.
Apple convention, but for a new sounding rod.
Yeah.
Is it
Introducing
illegal for them to make you do that?
the
No, no.
iSound 13.
No,
It'd be
so-
legal
so-
for them to sound him to
right,
make sure
yeah,
he keeps
they
Yeah,
just
okay,
pin me down
yes.
and fucking stick a.
This is like the
safety
most
pin.
the most effort Dopix has put in a job. Like he was going to seminars and shit.
Listen,
he was making
sound.
Look,
notes.
Listen, let me.
How many
let me
editing
explain.
conventions have you been to,
Look,
Dopix?
let me explain the reason
Not a
why I
lot.
loved going to these fucking seminars. All right,
I wonder why.
free lunch and
True.
fucking
Okay.
open bar. That was like, yo, this is kind of epic. You get paid to be here and you get free food. Anyway, so we had this sounding seminar where this guy came in. And he had like it was literally just like a briefcase with like this new product, right? And it was like it was a sounding rod that would fucking shock your cock. It was literally like you
Fuck
hook it up
It's a
to
cock shocker.
yeah, it should have been called the cock
It
shocker.
sounds like a South Park fucking.
Yeah, well,
meme.
so it wasn't just a sounding rod; it was also like a cock cage. So it was like for like absolute fucking degenerate dudes who wanted to like just electrify their penis. I guess that's a thing. But yeah, so you just put this metal rod into your fucking dick, and then you hook it up to this battery, and it's like it sends shocks into your
Just a
penis.
car
You hook it up
battery.
to a car battery. You place it
Now-
into the main.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
Do you think that they've
Or hot
ever
dogger.
thought of a sounding device kind of like the old toothbrushes?
I was
that play,
literally
like,
gonna
a
say
Hannah
like fucking
Montana song
yeah,
for,
like
2
fucking
minutes?
tooth tunes.
Yeah, so it's like you know exactly when to orgasm
Yeah,
at the end
it's
of the
just-
Hannah
yeah.
Montana.
Here's the thing:
just
if there
hear,
was
like,
any
a really
sex
bassy-
toy, that-
그리 마셔 저 그리 마셔 satте
And then
satте
you
넌
feel
니나
the bass.
데끼로 떠나 하이 데끼 마시다
that's a new one. You guys have gotten some new sounds since last time.
Yeah, hell yeah, we have, brother.
Yeah,
that
we've
was just,
upgraded a
that
few
was, That was
things.
from the Drake.
The Drake.
That's from the
Drake
beef. I haven't heard
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah,
yet.
that was that.
No, that
that
was
dropped
underground.
like yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know how there's
Yeah.
like Chinese Elon Musk? There's Chinese
Elon
Drake.
Ma. I love that guy.
Elon Ma. I love
Elon
Elon
Ma.
Ma.
Money.
Money.
I love that guy.
Yo, shout out
Money.
Elon Ma.
How does coming work
Yeah.
with sounding?
I don't.
You know that's.
It's
It pushes it back in.
I have a
Yeah,
weird
does it
amount
like
of
shoot
research
it
in
out
this.
like a
Wait,
bullet?
really?
Here's the thing. First thing,
Well,
of all the sex acts that you're gonna need a fucking seminar for, like it's
Right.
sounding, because that
Oh,
shit's
yeah,
like
sure.
that's just like
Yeah.
dangerous.
Which
Yeah.
dude,
I'd like
it's
to point
it's
out
a
too.
complex thing to do.
There's
Right.
one person in this call that's been to a sounding conference, and it is not Sumito Media.
I didn't
And
say
yet
that.
you know the most.
I didn't know they had the free
Oh, okay.
lunches. I'd be at them more often.
I would have been at those
Sure.
things.
I thought it
God
was
damn
just sounding. No, it's
They
like
give
Yeah.
out pretzel rods and
it's like
It was
churros.
it's like
yeah, well,
butt
it was
stuff where it's like people think like, oh, you just put it in, and it's like, nope, you're gonna end up in the hospital if that's the
Right.
first thing you do if you go and buy
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
a
or
heart
get your
attack.
dick farted on and die.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
yeah.
what
I
happens.
think about that more than I
That's
should.
what they taught me at the church. Yeah,
At the summer.
That's what 1,000 Ways to Die.
but
from
no,
Spike
it's like
taught me.
to my understanding, it's like a vibe thing, not
A vibe
vibration.
thing?
It's like
like literally
the
for
toy?
vibe.
people will put in a
Just to
sounding
chill.
rod, and then like listen to electro pop for hours. Like it's like a
Wait,
vibe.
really?
Yeah, it's not like you stick it in and that makes you come harder than you. Like that doesn't even make sense if you think about it. And
Yeah, no, that's
it's
why I
not
was
like you stick it
confused.
in and then you jerk off because you're way not supposed to do that either. To my
Oh,
understanding,
right, yeah.
you stick it in and you
Sure.
vibe.
You
Apparently,
just let it. You just chill out.
you do something else. You're not supposed to like
Yeah.
walk around.
the
I don't
fi-
think. But you're supposed to like watch a video essay. I don't know.
So I guess it's just like a butt plug for your penis.
It's like a
Can you
butt
imagine-
plug vibe. Yeah, you don't
Can
pop
you
in a butt
imagine-
plug and
Specifically
then
meant
that
to watch
makes you
Nakey
come.
Jakey after
Yeah.
you do it.
I was saying, like, can you imagine
Yeah, that's-
putting a fucking pretzel rod in your cock and then watching like a Jay Aubrey video and just fucking going out?
Yeah.
Like, it's like-
I'm starting the next video with a slide like from the Spy Kids movie where it says "Insert sounding rod now."
Dude, can you imagine like
Take out
fucking,
your 3D rod now.
yeah, like 3D movies, like when they have the little fucking indicator
Yeah.
light on it. It's like
Yeah, yeah.
insert your
Do you
sounding
remember that in the
cock
Spy
for-
Kids 3D movie? It
just
starts out
100
and the
people
guy's
in
like,
the
Yeah.
theater all at the same time.
Yeah. 3D sounding rod. It makes
I like to
it's
think
extra
that
4D.
they don't tell you not to walk when you're sounding because like the movement could hurt,
Yeah.
but because too many people have fallen, landed on the rod, and then
come
it
on,
shoots
man.
out their
Oh.
penis out their butthole.
Fuck,
Because they're
dude.
connected. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, of course.
It's
Do
just
you
a
think-
straight shot out the butthole from there.
Do you
Yeah.
think it would? Do you think it would increase our bond as boys if we had a 5-way fucking penis gun, little sounding rod that we all insert into our cocks?
It looks
We're
like
sitting-
it looks like a
like
sitting.
5-star.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
like,
We're
it's
sitting,
Yeah,
sitting
it's
like
like
link
a
'em up
cowboy
like this.
stirrup.
Yeah, we're sitting in like a fucking little star. We all insert
like a
the sounding rod
starfish.
into our cock. Do you think anything will happen? Will it like conduct a seance?
And then we shoot a thumbnell of us sitting on a couch with it all in, like,
Is sounding
Fortnite's
overrated?
Is
overrated.
sounding
below.
overrated.
It would look
Below up.
I
yeah, it would be from below up,
Yeah.
and we'd each lean over so you could see us between the gap, and it would be a
Right.
hard as fuck album.
I think we would
Yeah,
summon
literally.
Gogoroth if we actually managed to accomplish that.
That's how you
Yeah.
open the nether in real life.
I don't know if you have to be like erect to get it in, because it makes sense to me. But
Oh.
as much of an expert as I sound, like I haven't actually watched any
Right.
sounding videos, so I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I,
Putting it in
Right.
soft
Honestly,
I
just,
feel like
made my
coordinating
whole
5
stomach hurt.
dudes to keep their dick hard is we're never gonna accomplish this. You know? What I mean?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
What made me wince more
Yeah,
than
especially if guys
James's?
are around. I'm not gay.
It's- I'd be so soft if I was around 4 guys' dicks. Yeah, I would never
I'm
get
so,
hard.
dude. I'm so
Yeah.
straight. I would have to have like pictures of boobies like everywhere, dude. You don't even know.
I don't
I'd
even
have
think
to
it's
put
that.
like
I think
I'd
it's
have
just
to
like
tape pictures
cement.
of boobies to the inside of my glasses.
It's like the pressure of like, if you can't get hard right now, you're gonna fuck this up. Bro, I already succumb to that pressure when it's one girl. I'm not gonna be able to handle
Oh, right,
4
right.
other people's
true.
time
Yeah,
and
zero
effort
girl.
to
I
keep
can't let
my
my
dick
boys
up. It's not
down.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
Very true.
I feel like the power of the boys would have me like would let me pull
Bricked
through.
up.
Maybe it's better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
the idea this
How much-
for
Maybe
some
I'd
reason,
rise
this
to the
made me
occasion.
wince more than this made me wince more than James's hypothetical before, where you fucking fall on it and it shoots out your back. Is the idea of putting it in hard and then getting soft and it getting kind of like lost in there.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Can
mean,
it
you've
get lost?
got the
Is there-
safety
is there
of the
a place
star.
for it to go?
It's
How
like
would that
losing a
happen?
guitar pick in a guitar. It's just like
wouldn't it
falls
kind
in
of
there,
just
you gotta
naturally
shake
come
it
out because it would be getting
But
smaller?
maybe it would come in.
Aren't-
Maybe it would
Aren't
push further
sounding
in.
rods like
Oh.
long as fuck? Like I don't think I've got that much straight
They are-
highway
yeah, they
length
are
from
pretty
Mine
long.
one's,
half
mine
of
was
my
like a
cock.
toothpick.
Yeah. Well,
How
like,
much-
I hope. I guess I don't know.
It's June. How much do you think like the consumption of cum increases in the month of June?
like
Oh.
like
with
the
the
physical
weather
act
or-
of
Overall,
what do you
Oh, you
mean
have
by that?
less.
Happy
Just like
Pride Month.
poundage.
I would
Like-
say overall less. I feel like
Really?
I feel like people are doing more
People-
shit
people
that
are in the
isn't
butt.
coming.
Mm.
I think
Mm.
like on a
Mm.
stage
Mm.
or to make a statement or in front of a
Right.
huge group of people, numbers are up.
Yeah, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Parades, parties, celebrations.
Come
But
parade.
overall,
Yeah.
I feel like you spend one
Sounding
day
parties.
organizing a parade. I'm
Yeah.
suddenly I'm doing something else. You know what I
Right.
mean?
yeah.
I
It's like
feel
I don't,
like
I'm too tired
Val-
to come. I was
Yeah. I'm
I mean,
I was
walking
gonna,
around
now
my
so
I was
much
boys.
being
has
all gay
happened.
outside.
I was being all
Yeah.
gay and stuff. Out
Hey, being gay
It's
takes a lot of
exhausting.
effort. I don't know what to tell you.
Sumito does raise a good point though. There's probably like one Pride parade like a month, but there's also Valentine's Day, which back in
Gayest
February, which
day
I
of
feel
them
like
all.
that is
Mm.
well. The thing about Valentine's Day is anyone can fuck on that day, not
That's
just
good.
gay
That's
people.
true. It's not
So anyone can fuck
government
any day.
mandated gayness.
No, well,
no,
'cause
actually,
in
straight people,
June,
you're not
I don't know
allowed
if
to
you
have sex
noticed,
during June.
You might have seen that Biden made it so it's illegal for straight sex to happen during
Yeah,
June.
so
that's true.
think about that this
Oh.
coming election, guys.
Yeah,
come-
it's-
Damn, I
that's,
broke the law like 40 times today.
I'm having so much fucking sex, dude. I should be in prison.
Man, did you hear fucking Biden, man? He's made it so you can't have fucking
Biden made it
sex
gay
and-
to come. Biden's been on TV, said if you come, you're fucking gay.
You can't have
It's over.
sex
It's over
anymore
for me.
because of the
Fuck
woke.
Brandon means something totally different now.
Let's blow Brandon.
Let's blow Brandon.
Let's blow Brandon.
Let's blow.
Oh hell yeah!
That's
Damn,
me.
you
That was the other seminar he went to at the fucking sex store.
Blowing
Blow
Brandon.
Brandon seminar.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah.
How to
What
make
other seminars did you go to?
Let's see. I went to a lot, dude. It was like, it was just like
We
I don't
just
know.
want to find these things because I'm also now curious. Like,
No,
I would
it
love
was
to
for
just-
work. It was for work. It was when I worked at the sex store.
I think it's
Come
still
on,
yeah, no, like,
surprising that
surely
a
I
sex
could-
store
Was there
has
any
the
lame in
budget
there though?
to like give you training. Like
Well,
that's
it was-
wild
it-
to me.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it was
True.
it was a really big sex store, and they wanted all their employees to be like super knowledgeable and everything.
Yeah, of
Super
course.
Sexy.
Yeah, so it was like,
Did they
it-
watch you
got that
fuck when you like
covered.
when you applied? You had to send it a sex tape audition.
I don't know how to fuck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We can't hire this guy.
He doesn't know how to fuck.
This guy gets no pussy.
He
This
ain't got
dude-
no rhythm.
Dude, I saw a guy the other day that like on Reddit where the like opening of his penis
Was
was
it
like
r/massive
was like
cock?
as big enough to get your pinky down into, just like without doing anything to it. It was just naturally that
The
wide. and
sound
it,
master.
it,
Wait,
it
hold-
made me
So
fucking
you're
sick.
saying this dude had
What
like
is-
a fucking shotgun shell of a urethra?
I feel like
Yeah, I
I've
was
seen
gonna say,
shock
what does that
images
sound like?
of this.
What
I'm
happens
familiar.
when you
Yeah,
come? It's just gonna
it
be
was
like
just a random. That's what I mean.
yeah. What did you look
What
up?
happens
like
when you
big
pee?
big fucking
nothing
cockhole?
happens.
No, I
there.
think
No,
It's
it was one of those subreddits that me and Kudos go on, like fucking strange cocks, you know, like.
Kudos is like, hold on, wait, don't drag me.
Don't include me
No,
in
no,
this.
Kudos brought that to the table. That
Nah,
was his.
isn't that what
his
happened?
invention.
Isn't
First
that
of all,
the
it was
ultimate goal
massive
of sounding?
cocks.
Just like wide urethra
Yeah.
vibes?
Is that what it is to like?
I guess I
fucking
assumed
up
that it was.
for
I don't
like a
wanna
pussy
assume,
where it,
but-
where it like gets
Right.
smaller again.
Bro has
Yeah.
dick hole dick hole gape.
No, but I was thinking like you know you need to create some kind of like vacuum pressure. It feels like to like pee really good,
yeah.
right?
Sure.
Yeah, well,
Or
or
else you
and
just
come.
be like dumping water.
That's
Yeah.
what I was
Well,
gonna
yeah,
say.
that-
Like, what just like a.
Yeah, exactly. So like
That's,
what?
that's all that
Well, no,
happens
the
when you
whistles when
come.
he
It's
walks.
just-
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean you're fucking like when they talk about butt stuff, it's like the muscle that you're
Yes.
stretching is the muscle that's holding back your shit.
Oh right.
But
yeah.
your urethra isn't holding back your piss. It's the fucking muscle you tense when you like want to make your dick do a flop, right? That's
Oh,
way
yeah,
up
yeah,
there.
prostate.
you wanna- yeah.
Yeah, you're not stretching that out. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
think.
the
Yeah.
I don't. I feel.
Unless you're sounding and getting fucked in the ass at the same time,
you
then there's
think-
got to be some.
yeah,
prostate
your
like-
balls take a
happening.
screenshot if you do that.
Just shoot that thing out at Mach 1 and kill somebody.
I sneezed. Oh my god, yo, fucking banger tweet. I sneezed with the sounding rod and put a hole through my monitor.
It's like those old gifs
It's like a
of like
crossbow.
yeah, it's like those old gifs of like '90s movies where a girl has diarrhea and she's in the bathroom and she'll sneeze and it'll
Oh
shit
yeah.
all
it,
over
like
the wall
paints
behind
Oh,
her.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it's like a really like stupid fucking fart sound effect that just
yeah.
Yeah, and it's like
Classic.
a full like coverage. Like
Yeah.
it's not just like
Yeah.
a little square. It's like full, like as though you put an ink like a dye pack in a bowl or
yeah.
something.
Dude, honestly, I've had a couple like that, but like with the bowl where I'm sitting
Oh,
there
yeah.
and it's
Oh,
like
you s-
it's
like
like a
spray the
fart
back.
diarrhea at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like
A farteria,
it's like
if
it's
you
like
will.
an eggshell around the
iconic.
entire circumference of the bowl.
I'm always a little proud when that happens.
Me too. It's so it's nice.
Farteriaville.
Farteritaville.
I was thinking the other day, you know the iconic, the legendary 10-hour diarrhea sounds.
Oh yeah. Relaxing diarrhea sounds.
I've got it on
Relaxing-
vinyl.
Yeah,
yeah.
because that
Don't ask me to prove it.
Put on the classics, darling.
Sumito's got it on fucking
But-
vinyl. It's just playing
but
it with a glass of
but the-
whiskey and a
yes, refined.
yeah.
The sound of that it reminds me of James's stupid fucking headset microphone because it's the reverb and the quality of it sounds like someone literally put like a headset microphone into the bowl. Like it wasn't like they were recording above It was like they fully fit it.
No,
into
it has the
bowl.
reverb of
Yeah.
like it fucking wind tunneling around the
Yeah.
fucking inside of the bowl.
You have to
Yeah.
imagine the
Yeah,
movie
so
studio
shout
was
out to-
like, we could get a high quality WAV of this, but we have
Right.
to set it up, or
Yeah.
we could use this one that I found from 30 years ago and just not have to record that. Everybody was like, you know
True.
what? It's good enough, we think.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's all good, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this will work.
Anyway, edit that specific one in here so that what I
Yeah.
just said
The
makes sense.
fucking
Okay.
chicken vindaloo.
Everybody's like, oh my God, 11-hour podcast. It's just 10 hours of that. Thanks for the Patreon support, boys. Here's an 11-hour
out.
episode.
James,
I'm gonna
show
regret
Sumito
saying this,
the,
but we should do that one day.
Yeah.
Nah.
There are podcasts I used to listen to that did like live stream kind of things.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that where it was like every donation we go for another minute or something.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's like one of those endless.
cute idea.
Like when
Yeah.
Ludwig streamed for like fucking a month or whatever. The
Yeah, it's a
fuck.
subathon, but worse
Yeah.
because it's a
Yeah,
podcast.
that's what it
Yeah.
is. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Bros,
I would love to see
Bro,
what
say-
people are
Way
talking about.
it's so funny because like knowing what a subathon is, hearing you describe it as that thing Ludwig did is like, oh my.
Yeah.
It's like when somebody describes your favorite band as the band that opened for Taylor Swift. It's like, do you
Right,
not
yeah,
fucking?
The idea of us being live for that long terrifies me because it's
Yeah.
like it's a matter of time for someone.
Oh,
to
it's
something
Slur
stupid.
City. Yeah.
Dude, being live for an hour terrifies me because I'm scared of like saying something I shouldn't.
We should probably clarify. We joke a lot about saying slurs. We don't actually.
Yeah, we don't
Like,
say
Yeah, speak for
like
yourself.
even when it's us four, I don't think we've ever actually said a slur to one another, even in
Yeah,
private.
even when we,
Which
even
is
when we edit
surprising.
something out-
Not a slur.
I mean,
It's up there.
good point. I should say
True.
we haven't said any of the real heavy ones. The heavy
Okay.
hitters.
And also,
but I guess there's really
I
only
feel
one.
like those of us who say that are allowed to say that.
like I can say, James
Yeah,
can
all the
say.
classes.
Go ahead, James.
I was just say filthy wog.
Wop 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 wop.
Kudos. That wasn't your turn to
Fuck 'em
speak.
up.
Now you just said a slur. Sumito,
Yeah.
you could say some slurs too.
I can
right?
say-
I don't know any.
I can say,
you know.
but I'm not gonna explain.
Oh.
Oh,
Wait, so you know how? So you're saying like people that the slurs get used against can say them.
they
So-
do reclaim them.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
So some people from the more
Okay.
sandy parts of the world, like the Middle East, get a
Where's
slur
this
used
going?
against them called sand.
I've always wondered about that.
So
yeah.
so can
so
they
do
tell
they
you-
get to reclaim that one?
What's the that's a really good question actually.
Do they get to reclaim that?
It's like a
Yeah, like,
very
what's- Yeah,
tiny
and
group of
like-
people that can get away with
Yeah.
it. You got to be hyper.
And-
I remember
Yeah.
seeing a Reddit thing that was like somebody called somebody a sand N-word.
Yeah.
He presumably because he was just brown, but
Right.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's just
but
generally
he was
brown.
like, I'm from a very specific part of whatever Middle Eastern country that's known for
Yeah.
having a desert. So he's like,
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
if this dude was just generally racist or like a
Yeah.
hyper aware, super
like
specific
hyper-aware.
level of
Yeah.
racist to know my
Yeah.
town and call me that.
He pulled out the
Echolocated
VATS
him to
info
be
on you to
racist.
hit you with the correct slur.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking
Honestly, kind of genius work from Racism Inc. to
Yeah.
like lean on the success of the M word to bring it to a
bring
new,
out
a new
like to
N-word.
a
yeah,
new,
cherry,
to a whole
Dude,
new
honestly,
audience.
N word.
Yeah, sand N-word hits so much harder than just the N-word. They
It
popped
does.
off on
They
that
they
shit.
actually
Oh,
popped
yeah.
off with that one.
Because what else can you
Yeah.
call? There's obviously slurs for Middle Eastern people, but that one's got heat. You're like,
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
damn. You're
Yeah.
bringing back a classic. You're
Right.
like Wendy's.
That's
we're
true.
bringing back
That's
a
true. While
classic
there's one example,
burger from the 80s.
A
Yeah.
fun
For one
twist on an
weekend.
old classic.
Same flavor, new look.
new crystal N word,
Yo.
and everybody's like, "This sucks. Too many.
Yeah,
Go
this
back to
sucks.
classic N word."
Yeah, sign
you remember when,
mypetition.org. Get rid of this. Go back to the other one.
Do you remember when Rich Chigga had to change his name to Rich Brian because people?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, I forgot
He
about
caught
that.
so much slack about that, or not
Yeah. I
so
mean,
much
kinda
slack.
fair
A
enough.
teeny bit of slack, and then kind of got in front of it.
Yeah.
Dude,
I suppose
there's-
if you're in the industry of rap and you're like hanging out with like a lot of
Yeah.
rappers, many of which who are black, and your name is
Right.
like a joke on the M word, yeah,
Yeah.
maybe you should.
Dude, there's that rapper. I think he's like Dominican or something, but his rap name, he's huge, but his rap name is just the N-word. Like So how do you?
I haven't heard of
Oh,
him.
yeah, I think I have seen that.
Yeah, like how do you?
Wait,
if you
what?
let's say you want to go buy tickets to go see him, right? Like how do you?
I'd like to see
It's the
like to
classic
do that.
question. Yeah, how do you
going
request
to
that
see,
Kanye West and Jay-Z song? Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
No,
exactly.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Like, I was
I'm
trying
gonna
to
look this
think
up.
back when that was on, like, being played on like TV regularly, like on MTV or whatever. How would the like
Yeah.
white presenters
It was
say
tough.
like, up next, Kanye and Jay-Z's?
Then that's
boy.
it.
Paris.
Up next, the new Kanye and Jay-Z track. You know which
They would
one.
have- but
Grammys
that's-
announcer just
that's
goes by
very
and you
funny.
just hear like a.
But it was this was
it
20.
pans to the sports desk. And they can say it.
Come on.
The funny thing is though, because that was about 2012, I think, which was like kind of in that period where some people would still say it in like you
Yeah.
could get away with saying it in context, like if you're quoting something or whatever.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't
I
be
was just
surprised if
reading
you
her
could find some
fin.
really funny clips of like real pasty MTV reporters being like, and up next, Kanye and Jay-Z with.
It'd be classic. I wish
Yeah,
there
so
was
for-
more
for our
footage of the
audio-
Black Eyed Peas with their original title for Let's Get It Started. I wish they were
Oh,
just
yeah.
doing
Yeah, let's-
interviews. I wish they just kept doing interviews before they
Yeah.
changed the name and just kept saying
Right.
and then had to scrub the fucking internet and
great.
like, nope, this is what it
Yeah.
was called
Maybe they have.
always.
They honestly probably did. Like
They probably
I bet
have,
if
to
we
an
could,
extent.
The funny
if we
thing
dug deep,
about-
we probably
funny-
could find some archives.
The
stuff.
funny thing
Well,
about
it's- if
Rich
you
Brian
play-
is he has
Yeah.
like a song or two with like rappers that are now deceased. Like fucking, he's got a song with XXX Tentacion.
Oh, Tupac doesn't it?
And
Oh,
nobody
right,
wants
yeah.
to swap anything about it because like one of the
Yeah.
members of the song has passed
Sure,
away. So it
yeah.
still just
Yeah.
says Rich Chiga as the artist for all of that.
Yeah.
And I think even
Yeah.
he doesn't want to go back and change it.
Look up DJ Flex and you'll know the word I'm talking about. And he made a career off that word, which is pretty nuts. I mean, like to be that ballsy
It's
to be like, yo,
bold.
this is me. What's up?
Yeah, I'm this word.
It's me.
It's
That is cool.
Is it
I'm
this
gonna
guy?
make my-
Because he was
my
born
name's
and raised in
Cracker Jim.
DC. Which means I
Uh,
should have heard of him because that's where I live.
Oh no. This guy is.
And I know every black person.
in
Exactly.
DC. No, so if you it's
No, I think this is a different DJ Flex.
yeah, no, he's from Panama. He's a reggaeton fucking
Pan Am?
singer.
Rigatoni?
Yeah, Panama.
He's Italian. Yeah.
Isn't that like a dish you eat regularly, James?
It's a type of pasta.
It's Scooby Doo saying the N word.
Right.
Oh,
What's up?
Could he say it?
Like zoink Scoob. Like zoink. Can't say that. Scoob.
Scoob, I know we're from the 50s, but you can't say that.
I used to say it all the time, Raggy. Raggy, do you not see me? Raggy, that's just what we called him, Raggy. Back in my guard dog days.
That's my Scooby Doo impression.
Like zoinks, man. Like zoinks, man. You can't say that, Scoob.
Scooby is such a weird franchise.
Oh.
Well, I
Like,
guess
I love
hey,
Scooby-Doo is
don't,
broke
hey, don't
now.
start ripping on Scooby Doo, bro. That shit.
No, I'm
goes.
not ripping
I
it.
love
I love
Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo, but it feels like it's had like 10 different identities. Like it used to be this like
It
It
has.
had,
little
yeah, it's
50s
been
Yeah.
through
show from
so
the
many.
50s.
It's like the
Now
only
they're trying to
thing
make
it's like
Velma
Star Trek.
thing.
when I
It's like
visited
Star
for
Trek.
several months, and I feel like I've seen every episode of the new Adventures of Scooby-Doo, What's
Oh,
New
yeah.
Scooby-Doo, the fucking one
Hell
with this
yeah.
fucking...
New Super Mario
Let me-
Brothers.
let me
The ones
ask
that
you-
were coming
hold on,
out
wait,
when we
wait.
were.
I gotta
3D.
ask. I
I did
gotta
like
ask
those.
Sumito something. I gotta ask Sumito a very important question because out of all the Scooby-Doo fucking reworks, instances, whatever you want to call it, there is one that trumps all of them. It is the best one, and that is a pup named Scooby-Doo.
Yep.
Your thoughts?
Yeah, that was in the rotation of ones that I watch constantly
It's the
online.
best one.
I-
the best
live
fucking
action
one.
movies.
It got to the
You're
point...
right. Yeah, okay, live action movies are also
It got
pretty
to the
fucking
point
good.
where I always used to watch the intro and then just double check between channels to see if Avatar: The Last Airbender was playing because like all the
right,
channels
yeah.
are different over there. Like there's
Yeah.
no like Disney or Nickelodeon or whatever. It was just we're
Right.
doing Avatar for 12 hours and then SpongeBob for an hour. so
Bro,
fucking
yeah.
figure it out, idiot.
You guys remember how big
What?
the launch of Avatar was? I remember like
The first one
me and
ever.
my sisters were like on the edge of our seat for the Avatar: The Last Airbender
that was
on Nick.
a fucking huge deal.
Dude,
I thought it was
yeah.
I didn't watch it while it was airing. I thought it was underappreciated until like it started getting really
I
good,
think
and
the
everybody was
ratings-
like, "How the fuck is this on Nickelodeon?"
Yeah.
oh right.
No,
yeah.
I think the ratings were, and then it was appreciated later on. I mean, but I remember Nickelodeon was making it. I was probably like 8 or 9, and I had a little sister and an older sister by a couple years. So we'd always watch like Disney and Nick's together still, and it was like a huge deal when that show was about to come out. I guess because it was like, yo,
The first
we're bringing the
anime
Japanese
on
style of shit to this big.
Anime
But-
for white people.
Did you see
I
that
think it
bringing
kind
back
of flopped, but
Toonami?
We're
yeah, that shit's such a
rebranding, but-
banger.
Like you said before, like it's crazy seeing all the shit with. Every time you go on Cartoon Network or like Nickelodeon these days, it's like, right, we're playing SpongeBob for 12 hours and it's all the new ones.
Yeah.
Sorry, they're all bad.
Dude.
And then you go to Cartoon Network and it's like, right, we're playing Magical World of Gumball for 12 hours, which is a
Yeah.
great show, but it's weird. Like they don't seem to have like, they're like, here's a show, then here's a show. No, it's like we're just doing a marathon of like one of the 3 shows you guys actually
Yeah.
like because we
Dude,
can't
have
compete
we-
with
Yeah.
streaming.
Some guy just
Speaking of
comes in,
Cartoon
hits
Network.
play on a playlist, and dips for 12
Yeah,
hours.
They
really,
have
like
like
the-
MTV
takes
is
lunch
like
break.
23 hours
Ridiculousness.
of Rob Dyrdek's whatever the fuck Fast Fear ridiculous
it's
fantasy
just
fiction.
on
It's like
loop.
nothing
Yeah.
else.
Oh yeah, Sumito, you want to hear? My CS:GO was using my webcam mic by accident, and I recorded a clip of me. I wanted to see. I opped somebody, and it didn't count. And I was pissed off, so I like went to go put the clip in Premiere to see it in slow mo, and I didn't realize it was using my webcam mic. So this is the unedited audio of me raging.
It just sounds like
That could
it sounds
be
like
any-
rubbing your lav mic.
I know it could be anybody.
Bro, I
Blown
stubbed my toe
out.
while having gay sex during a sonic boom, and I recorded it. Perfect.
The mic on that is,
Nonsense.
actually, yeah.
Nuts.
I wish James, maybe as a special treat, we could do a Patreon episode where you only use the webcam mic.
Yeah.
That'd be a classic. Bro, I've been trying to get my
see what it
fucking
sounds like in Discord.
I've been trying to get my fucking
Wait, just-
Patreon up. So I've been looking at so many people's fucking Patreons to see like what they post and what their tiers are and all this shit.
Yeah.
Right.
It's the best. You guys should do all of these ideas that you have.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Let's-
agree.
Let's do it. This,
It
hold on,
sounds
wait,
like-
Wait, let me change it on OBS.
this sounds like I'm watching like a fucking 12-year-old YouTube video. It's like a cooking tutorial.
What do you mean?
It sounds like I've been invited to a
sounds
video
great,
conference
man.
at work, and they're like,
Oh, yeah.
to present the next thing, we've got the head of marketing
Yeah.
that none of you have ever fucking met, but he's very, very well paid. Anyway,
James,
take it away,
Give us your
James.
presentation.
And it's
Yeah, give us
This
your
webcam's only 7 years old, so
It
your
fully does
presentation.
give like exactly that, like some marketing guy who's like real high up, so no one has the
Yeah.
balls to
Oh,
say,
hold
"Hey,
on,
man,
wait.
your
I can do
microphone
this too
sucks
because
ass."
my webcam's plugged in. Gamers! How do I tap? So as you can see from the charts behind me, we've had a great quarter 2. Hold on, I've got an
God, it's so bad.
even older webcam also plugged in. How's this,
this
one
one's
sound?
better.
Really?
This one's
This
even
is
better.
better.
Maybe
That
because
sounds
it's
That's
closer.
far better.
Huh.
Yeah. Go
All right.
to the other one shittier.
I've got some analysis to do later then, I guess.
Kowalski, why is my webcam good? That would actually be a very funny bit if we
My
just
fucking
did
ears are ringing.
a whole 20-minute.
Dude, there's so
way
much
it
fucking
peaks is
room
so
tone
funny.
behind James right now. It's like,
Dude, James sounds like he's in an airplane.
yeah, it's just
Holy fuck.
It
Stewie, I'm
actually sounds like you're in
shitting.
an airplane.
Yeah,
Alright,
as soon
I'm
as he
back.
switched it, it just went to like
Holy
That
shit,
would be
man.
funny if we just did a Patreon episode where like I use my onboard like DSLR mic, James uses
Yeah.
his webcam,
yeah.
Doblex fucking uses a toaster, so like we just all.
Oh,
I feel
man.
like.
The
Do
shittiest
you ever get a
audio.
webcam?
should all
Andrew?
play a competitive game so we get excited.
It'd be so classic.
No, if I ever start streaming again, I'm literally just gonna like tape the webcam to my neck and use it as an input.
Wait,
device.
would that be a fucking vibe? Like, you know how fucking like Doplex's fucking stream is very like early 90s fucking 3D
what
animation,
I'm
like
saying.
assets and shit?
Yeah.
What if you do the whole
Right.
fucking
What if?
stream? Like the recording is a Bandicam fucking like a handheld camcorder at your
Unregistered
screen.
Hypercam 2.
Yeah.
The mic is a Turtle
Yeah, I've
Beach
been saying
headset. The fuck, like all of
Yeah,
that.
If I ever start streaming again, I'm specifically
You're
gonna
saying
shoot for
the
like a
N-word.
2009 to 2011 like racist Xbox party
Yeah.
chat.
That would
That'll
actually.
be
That's-
that'll
I
be
feel
my
like it would go
aesthetic.
hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
We could work on making some cool like stream assets for that. I think we could fit that as
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Also,
Yeah.
you know what would be hype for you, James, if you had like a switch, like you know some streamers have like multicam setups where like they can fucking on the fly like turn to the right or whatever,
Yeah,
like for a
yeah.
little gimmick. What if you had that? You had your normal microphone you're using now, and then you had your fucking webcam mic like taped to your chest, and for like
Yeah.
real hype moments, you push a button like a fucking
Yeah.
guitar
Just
pedal,
that's
and it
a
instantly
clicks
vibe.
over to,
Yeah,
clicks over to the
yeah.
webcam, and then you're like, "Ah!" and it just fucking flips.
That would go crazy.
I like that.
Just
I like
just
that.
keep a Turtle Beach headset plugged in next to you, muted,
Hell yeah.
and just at any second, just go full fucking rage kid. That'd be so good.
But you gotta
Nah,
have the
but
gain
also
turned
have
all
it-
the way up.
You
yeah,
get
and have the webcam like actually on, so like I can switch to the camera too, and it's just like a
Yeah.
fucking fisheye shot of me from my double
Your
chin.
fucking shit.
You just have
Yeah.
the webcam
James,
as like a fucking
POV
Sonic
James.
medallion.
Yeah.
Did we have the idea for you, like, it was like you figure out whatever the price of getting a new Turtle Beach headset on Amazon would be?
Yeah,
And
these
then
are
you
like
make that as a
$15.
Yeah,
Really?
including delivery, you have that
Whoa,
as a stream,
that's
as like a
crazy.
sub goal or a donation goal. So if someone donates that much money, you immediately
No,
smash
yeah, I'll
your
smash
headset.
it. Yeah, no,
Immediately
that is fully
Classic.
the plan.
Yeah.
Or just buy
I think-
and buy like controllers with warranties on them, because they're literally you can do anything to them and they'll give you another controller.
Yep.
So I can just smash
That's
my
awesome.
headsets and
You have them
controllers all the
behind
time.
the-
I
Pile of
sold
ash.
the warranties on
Yeah.
those things with that sales pitch. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, oh yeah, it did. Literally, that's the only
people would be
reason
like, "But
anyone
what
would
if I-
ever spend $30.
But why would I spend
Yeah.
$20 on a warranty for my mouse? I'm just not gonna break it. I was like, no, dumb shit, break it. Like a day before the warranty,
Yeah.
throw it at your fucking toaster and
Yeah,
come back.
Yeah.
Like, how do you think? How do you think
In
I have
9
shit?
months?
Yeah.
Let the rage out, brother. In 9 months when you're playing Valorant and you're still fucking silver 1, smash that fucking thing.
Well,
and
in
get
your
right
case,
back
2K.
in. Yeah, well, yeah.
James has a wide
I
variety of games he gets mad at. Thank you, Doblex.
Yeah.
It's not a
specifically
one
bought
game,
a
Andy.
PlayStation Pro controller or whatever that was like $200, hoping that it would
That you won't break
that
it.
hoping that the price tag I did get the warranty
Yeah.
though, but hoping that the price tag on it would stop me from
That thing's
smashing
days are
it.
numbered.
And it's worked
Yeah.
for like 3 days, so
That's good.
That's a number of
That's
days.
As soon
3
as he
days
said he
is- that's
had
a
the
record.
warranty on it.
Bros had
Its
no
fate
internet
was
for
sealed.
72 hours.
yeah, exactly. I was trying to see if I still
Is-
had the fucked up one around, but I think I threw it out.
I don't think I've
What's
ever
the,
broken a
um,
controller or anything in Rage, which I guess
Oh,
says more
I
about
haven't
me
either,
than
yeah.
You
anything.
should see
I've broken
James's
so
fucking
many.
graveyard. He had like a bucket. It was like a
Yeah.
little like, bucket.
Bro,
of,
Fucking
Fucking mass grave.
The closest I've come to smashing a controller was kind of recently, actually. One of the controllers I have, PlayStation controllers had like drift. And it was
Yeah.
like it was,
fucking
but
hate
it didn't
that so
happen
much.
100% of the time. It was
Yeah.
like just enough for you, like I could almost play. And we're playing Baldur's Gate, so it's not like you're having a like real clutch
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
movement sort of shit. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, it's like an RPG. I'll take. But what ended up happening instead is I'll be like lining up a fucking firebolt or something. And then just as I went to push the button, the controller would be like, and just like move it over.
Yeah.
And I would like
Sucks.
throw a fireball at the ground next to
Yeah.
it or like hit my friend or something.
I was
you know?
playing
Yeah.
Red
And I
Dead
literally-
Redemption
I
2,
got really
and my
close to
fucking
fucking
controller started
obliterating
getting
it.
drift, and I just thought like
Yeah.
every time you were riding on a horse, the camera just like cinematically shifted to
Oh,
fucking 40 degrees
That's
off.
a really
Yeah.
annoying
And I was
feature,
like-
Rockstar. Get rid of this shit.
I was like, guys, I kind of like rhythmically hitting the A button to like gallop, but like, holy fuck, this camera is making me nauseous. And my chat was like, Smet, that's not fucking normal, bro. Your controller's messed up. I was like, oh, so it seems.
Mm.
Yo, speak.
That would be a
speaking
feature
of
Rockstar would put though.
Speaking of gaming, I've gotten really into fucking American Truck Simulator. Have you guys
American
ever played
Dad.
that?
Oh,
I never
yes.
played it,
I've
but
watched
I
Super Mega play
yes,
it.
I've
Yeah.
watched so much of
It doesn't
Super
really seem
Mega
like
play
it would be
that
my kind of
shit.
game.
I've driven
so
through schoolyards in trucks.
Oh.
I haven't
Hell
played
yeah.
anywhere else.
But you gotta stay like 25 feet away, roughly.
It was American, I think.
Yeah.
It was
It's
stay
American.
25 feet,
I-
yeah.
I didn't think that game would be for me either, because I'm like, man, like, it's a truck game. Like, who fucking cares? But I played it, and yo, I'm looking at you right now, viewer. Go play some truck sim. That shit goes a lot harder than it needs to. It's actually like a real cozy game.
Have
so
you
shut
played... I keep accidentally saying Snowpiercer, but that's the movie, right?
Sumito's
Yeah, that's
Quest.
a
up.
movie.
That is a movie, yeah.
Snowdrifter?
Snow truck game? What the fuck is it called? SnowRunner. Have you played
I know what you're
SnowRunner?
calling.
No, I don't
SnowRunner.
remember.
Bro.
Okay, I think this was in that video Andrew entered to mine on the second channel. There was like a part where there was like a screenshot from this game SnowRunner, which I'd never heard of in my life. And now that's the second time I've heard of it.
It's one of these games where you drive around in trucks, right? But unlike
Okay.
the first-person American Truck Simulator where you're like looking at the controls or whatever, it's third-person truck. And it's Dark Souls, basically. Like, they're like,
What the fuck?
It's the Dark Souls of truck
they're like,
driving.
go here,
What?
and there's a new truck you can grab that'll go up the hill that's too steep for you right now. But in going through it, like, you'll end up stuck in mud, and you have to use, like, the wince on the top of your thing to drag you. But if you get too far from a tree, there's nothing to wince to, and you just have to restart.
Right.
So you're, like, trying to
What the
transverse through, like, fucking mud
Yeah.
and snow. Like, it looks like it's fucking 10 seconds away. It takes you hours to
That's
get through the
nuts.
mud.
What the
And then you finally get the new truck. The truck lets you go back over the mud, no problem. And then you get to the hill and there's rocks. And it's like, fuck, you don't have the tires for the rocks. Guess what? The truck at the top of the thing has tires that'll go over these rocks. So good fucking luck, buddy. And that's the whole game.
Yeah. That's actually kind of sick.
It wasn't
That's-
bad.
that
It
is
held my
like
attention for
fucking
like
Dark
6
Souls
hours.
Trucking. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, play that.
I like trucks.
Yeah,
Or
no,
don't,
yeah,
whatever. I
that
don't have an
sounds cool as
affiliate
fuck.
link, so I don't care. I
I
googled
don't benefit,
Snowpiercer truck game to get the name of it. By the way,
Did anything
that's
come
just
up?
how my
Mommy,
brain
Mommy,
was
can we
operating.
play the Snowpiercer truck game again? No, Billy. Your
No,
father
Billy.
and I have to
Eat your
fornicate
Cambodian
tonight.
hamburger.
We have Snowpiercer at home, and it's fucking Train to Busan or something. I don't
This
know.
isn't
Aren't those both
Korean.
good movies?
Yo, I
Train to
love
Busan is one of my
Busan.
favorite movies.
Train to
ever.
Busan. kicks
I'd watch
ass.
Train to Bussy.
I watched
Train
the
to
entirety
Busan.
of Bullet Train with my wife, and then at the end learned that it was called Bullet Train, and I was kind of proud. I was like, you cheeky fucker. That's a good
You
one.
fucker.
That's a good
The one
one.
with Brad
Piece of
Pitt.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
yeah, Brad Pitt's in it. Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I really need to
haven't
watch
seen
that.
that
I've
movie.
heard it's very good. It was on the
Yeah.
plane.
I
but
think it
You know
was-
those movies that are like slightly too good to watch on a
Bullet
plane.
plane.
You're like,
I don't have
Honestly,
opinions on
if-
movies until after I watch YMS's video on it because I need to know what to
True.
think before I think
Oh,
it.
right.
You know.
Yo,
Yeah.
a lot of
Was
people,
it
a lot of
good?
people are like
Well,
that with
we'll see.
music.
We'll
A
see.
lot of people are like that with music.
Jury's
you know,
still
like,
out on that.
I can't have an opinion on this until my favorite bald guy reviews it.
Exactly.
yeah, exactly.
Hey, if anybody's looking for somebody like that, but with a smaller penis, follow me on Letterboxd. I've reviewed like 80 movies this year.
It's a lot of
Really?
fucking
Really?
Pretty
movies.
epic.
That's
That
Yeah, I
is
be
a lot of
watching
movies.
hella movies.
Why is your YouTube
That's
channel
wild.
not movie reviews? That's
Yeah,
like
why
the
don't you
one
just
thing
movie
that
reviews,
makes
bro?
movie review guys bad is they've only seen like 10 classics and that's all they ever talk about.
True.
If you're
watched
actually
Harry
watching
Potter
the movies,
before.
you're already the 1%
Hey.
for it.
Exactly.
Well, I'm trying to. I've given up on YouTube to actually try to work on movies. But
Ooh.
if that doesn't work, then I can see. You know, it's like if you can't do it, teach it. So it's like, you know, if
Yeah.
you can't do it, make a shitty YouTube video essay about it. So I'm trying to do the do it part. But if that doesn't work,
That's
then
like
I'll-
those fucking those like acting coaches who like
Yeah.
never made it in Hollywood, but they're like, well, I know what's up, you know. Like,
Yeah.
I know how to cry on command.
I mean, if you can't
Yeah.
do it, teach it is fucking. Doesn't that come from dance? From ballet? It's from ballet, isn't it?
Oh,
Probably.
All ballet coaches
believe
are
you.
like people who are too fucking.
fat to like
Hot.
put in
No,
the-
like broken. Like they fucking.
Oh,
You know, they can't like fucking stand anymore. That's why all like you ever
Oh,
see
yeah,
like
they,
a
like,
dance
fuck their
instructor and
toes
then a
up and
wheelchair?
shit.
It's like, yeah, it's the pirouettes,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Oh,
Damn,
yeah.
girl.
That legs get fucked
Did
up.
you know
That'd be funny.
fucking ballet shoes cost like $80 and they last a day?
I think I
Really?
did know
I watched
that,
the
actually,
whole
yeah, 'cause I
fucking
had a
thing.
friend
They're
who's-
like
That's
bamboo to be
crazy.
light
Yeah.
but supportive, and they break the fuck out of them so that they actually give them like the perfect flexibility for their specific feet.
Right.
They'll do
yeah.
8 hours of training and they're just like a sock by the end of it.
What the
Yeah,
And they
yeah,
just
then you have to
yeah, they
Bruh.
just use new ones every time.
That's crazy.
Ballet's kind of crazy. It always made
Ballet
me
seems.
uncomfortable.
I mean, the
Like-
documentaries on them make it seem like it's Hell Week in the Marines or something. Like it's
dude,
that.
that's
intense.
what it looks like. It looks
Well, that's why
fucking
Russians
awful.
are real good at it because they'll just like kill you if you don't fucking practice. And
They're
shit.
just good at shit that's you can only be good at if you're miserable.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
You guys played Fear and Hunger?
No, I don't
No.
know what that
No.
There's no way none of
Is
you
that
have heard.
Minecraft?
I learned about
Fear
this.
and
I've ever
Loathing.
heard of
I
it.
watched a random one of my EU streamers that I watch playing League play it during a subathon. And it's like, it's RPG combat made by a dude in Poland, I think. And it's just like,
Yeah.
it's like super hard permadeath. Like if something hits you, they're ripping off your arm and you can't equip a shield. And that's how your run's
Yeah.
going to go from that point on. Like, you get fucking sexually assaulted by guards if they kill you. Like, it's brutal, right?
Wait, really?
Yes,
Actually?
yes. It's like half the things in the game are like coin flips, and if you fail the coin flip, like, you're just dead. Like, they just rip your head off.
Yeah,
There's an enemy that blinds you, and if you make it out of the fight, either by running or killing it, you have no screen. You're blinded. You have to play like.
I mean, that is the experience.
It looks like nonsense. Anyway, yeah, fucking European goofballs, like, they just get like insane winters and then make art that like should put you in jail for, and that's like their vibe. That's their whole vibe. Yeah. Serbian film. I think that was from like, Serbistan.
That's
you know.
Serbistan. Yeah.
I haven't been.
Serbistan. Dude, I remember as a kid, I
love seeing
downloaded...
how. No, that's fine. No, that's good actually. I didn't. No.
Sorry, no.
No.
I was gonna talk about a snuff film.
No.
I'd like to hear
most compatible podcast hosts, by the way. Most fluid group podcast.
I just remember what I was.
That's what we're known for.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll go then. When I was a kid, I accidentally downloaded a video off LimeWire, and it was this Russian video of like these guys. I think I was like legit trying to download like either a music video, like, you know, that happened back in the day, like, on LimeWire.
I was trying to download "Lose
Stuff
Yourself"
wouldn't be
by
named what it is.
Eminem.
Yeah, literally. But like they would like it like epic prank. Let's fucking put this crazy brutal video and label it as something else. So
That's
I
my
actually
worst
downloaded
nightmare, by
this
the way.
video. Yeah, and it was like these like two Russian guys, and they were like walking through a forest, and they found this like, they found this like dead girl, and I remember they like the dude pulls out a knife and like cuts off her ear, and it just like. And the video just ends, and like that shit has literally stuck with me ever since then.
I thought you were gonna say it was like 3 guys, 1 hammer or whatever.
No, it was literally just like these dudes just walking through, finding a corpse,
That's a
cutting off
famous
her
one,
ear,
though,
and the video
isn't it?
ending.
Yeah.
What's with people saying on Twitter? They're like, "Oh, I mean, this app's dead. I opened it to, and I just immediately saw a guy getting killed with a hammer." I don't like. I believe that. I feel like that is real with the current content moderation team they've got there. But I've never seen that stuff, and people are always just like, "Oh, it's just like on my home feed." I'm like, really?
There was a point in time where it felt like my home feed was nothing but fights and police brutality and shit like that.
Yeah.
But
I
like,
do vaguely remember that too. Yeah.
But people specifically being like, I open this app and it's fucking cheese pizza. The first thing I see, it's like stuff that bad has never
following?
happened. Like YouTube commenters and stuff.
What are your Google searches?
Okay, relax, Mr. NSA.
Cambodian.
But it's like fucking every time, I've said this before, but every time like some major like leak has happened or whatever, like, I think James mentioned it with the GTA 6 leak, he just couldn't find it anywhere on Twitter, but it was all over
people
mine.
claim their fucking Twitter timelines are like fucking the dark web. They're like, every time I open, it's this, and it's like, what? I'm seeing your tweet talking about it, and I haven't seen what you're talking about.
Exactly.
That is true. Yeah, I do.
Drake's penis was a big one, literally, but that was like
I didn't
search that up.
I didn't
I had to like
page
look
either.
into it.
See it.
Yeah.
I
do
my
some
penis
digging.
leaked, I would see it.
Thanks, dude.
I would be
I'd
too
make sure you
shocked
did.
because he's small.
What the fuck?
I think my problem is because of my time zone. Like, fucking by the time I wake up, it's already like the evening for you guys. So all the cool epic shenanigans of the day are pretty much over. That's like every April Fool's Day is so lame in Australia because I come online, I see everyone being like, "Look at McDonald's epic prank for the day," and I'm like, I go to McDonald's.com and it's already over.
Spoilers!
My
Come
entire
on.
Twitter for like the last month at least has just been, wow. You know, we've really been talking about anal sex a lot. Here's the top 10 times that anal sex was dope. And then it's just it's a thread about
dude.
Everything
It's
is threads.
all
Oh, here's the
social
top
medias
10
at this
coolest
point.
moments from Charles
Yeah.
Barkley's career
Literally
because his
everything.
show is
Yeah.
ending or something.
Yeah.
It's like everything is a top 10. Anything you can discuss is a
Yeah.
top 10 thread.
No, literally is. Twitter's going through what
It's
YouTube
pathetic.
did
I hope
like
anyone
10
that
years
does
ago.
that fucking
Yeah.
polishes
Watch
a
Mojo.
shotgun with their throat.
Twitter
I'm
is
going
so...
to take the opposite stance. I'm going to take the opposite stance to James. I actually think that's like not bad content as far
Fuck
like
that.
when you think about how bad Twitter is. Someone being like, I saw this really interesting 40 thing like thread about like all behind the scenes stuff for the Phantom Menace the other day, and it was like all really well researched and interesting to read.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is actually content.
The nice
Thank
thing
you.
about
No.
Twitter
Yeah,
right
stuff like
now
that is
is
cool.
it's such a great learning experience because YouTube and Twitter, like we all know there is an algorithm, but there's all these parts and pieces and like shirts and sweaters and outerwear jackets covering the inner workings of how they work. When Twitter's completely broken down to the point where it's like, man, the only tweets I'm seeing are from these 5 giant meme accounts that post every hour, and these people that are making political statements, and these people that are making threads that are 40 tweets long. It's like, that's all Twitter ever was. That's all any of these things that ever got popular, that ever ended up on your feed were. The things themselves, like the actual pieces of content, got stolen by a creator you actually followed. They posted it, and that's how you saw it. But now that all that's been stripped away, and the only thing that's at the top is people who are still breaking through this dog shit version of the algorithm, it's like, this is all it ever was. It's like you see the fucking code behind the thing in Elden Ring. That you're like, that's how that works? It's like, of course that's how that works.
Yeah, I gotta actually back that claim up, because you're absolutely right. Because I remember
he has to.
You know, I gotta do it.
He was born for it.
Like, I remember specifically,
it's my duty.
All Twitter was like back in, say, like 2010 or whatever, right? Whenever it was made.
During the parody
like
Will Ferrell arc of Twitter.
Oh, dude, that's a grim time.
It was just like people tweeting.
I remember seeing one of those recently.
Like, Sleeping with Sirens lyrics, and then like fucking like the Meninist accounts. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, just people be like,
they say the love is forever.
Like, just be like stupid fucking like little like emo post. Yeah, and then like Meninist.
And of course, let's not forget.
Wait, I only understood half of those words.
Future overpaid like celebrity or / athlete tweeting the dumbest shit you've ever seen to get dug up like 10 years later. Like, you know, so
okay, just watch Family Guy.
I'm having Denny's
at 50 cents.
But I will say that while that like Meninist and shit like that was very obvious that it's like, oh yeah, this is just some guy running a fucking faceless anonymous account. Like, half of the threads that I'm seeing are from like people who bought a blue checkmark with 8,000 followers trying to, like, Santa decides, like, trying to turn Twitter into a career. And like you say, like, oh, I'm seeing content. To me, it's like, okay, well, when people saw like McDonald's started existing, it's like, oh wow, fast food that tastes really good. Like, this is awesome. I'm gonna stop eating liver and cabbage. You know, that shit sucks. But it's like, oh, now I have fucking cancer 40 years later. That's crazy. I wonder what did it. You know, it's like, I guess it's content, but it's just
no, it's not that the
garbage for your
Twitter
brain.
Sucks.
I just feel
Twitter
like
sucks.
I feel like I've seen the fucking Mario Maker tools for how they put together Twitter. And so it's like, I feel like whenever Twitter recuperates itself or gets itself back together, or whenever YouTube introduces a new piece of algorithm that's like, hey guys, we're going to let you make threads of videos where you can stack things on top of each other and watch a playlist. I'm going to be like, oh, I know how they made that. And I know how to game this shit because I learned, because fucking everybody did it on Twitter, and this is just a re-implementation of that. And this is all code that I might actually be good at YouTube one day.
To James's point, it's not good content, but Elon fucked up when he made it so that if you have a blue check mark, you get like ad revenue. You get a cut of the ad revenue. So that just immediately incentivized
up top under replies.
But specifically
oh my God,
for this
replies
thing,
are even worse than the tweets.
Specifically
themselves.
for what we're talking about, it immediately incentivized like rage bait. Like, you know, people. That's why fucking idiots like Emails Chong immediately became like, you know, we're just posting stuff like, what about this video of a black man killing a white woman in a gas station? How does this make you feel?
So why can't I say the N-word?
It went from just the Twitter algorithm and all of the algorithms of social media prioritizing inflammatory shit for their own gain to them passing that greed and like desire for like click-through rate and blah 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 onto the users. So now you're like tenfold deeper into everyone and everything that has any fucking stake in this thing existing at any point in your mind wants it to be negative. Not only the stupid fucking AI algorithms.
That's true.
It's horrible.
But my point is that is super AIDS. So if there is but obviously they're not going to take away that whole like you're getting paid, you're getting a cut of the ad revenue if you have Twitter Blue anytime soon, because that was like a big selling feature.
But it's regressive on Twitter.
If you're gonna have shitty content that like engagement farm stuff, I will take a 40 thread interesting look at the Phantom Menace over people trying to like race bait engagement like for the 10th time. I'll happily take that any day of the week.
It's we've already moved past this yellow journalism style of posting on Twitter, where it's like the only thing that's going to get people's attention is going to be the headline and something that evokes your emotion. We've already done that. Like that's 10, 15 years ago. That's what Tumblr was. That's what everybody sharing the Pain Olympics on Facebook was. That's what sending email threads.
I'm still doing that on Facebook.
Screamer PNGs, right?
Part of
We've
my
already
daily
done
grind.
that. We've already moved past it. And so the fact that Twitter's regressing back to it is like, it's not going to last forever. Honestly, it only lasted like a month of getting nothing but rage bait on my front page. And then after like 2-3 weeks, it was like, oh, we're back to memes. Not as great of a variety of, but it's better.
Yeah.
And it's like, because this shit's already happened. So it's like, there's never going to be anything that's going to be as bad as the early days of fucking Facebook memes and Tumblr. Even TikTok has gone from like shit to like pretty fucking fast at realizing, oh, you're a movie guy? Here's every movie summary that you've ever wanted to watch. And it's the next 40 TikToks you're going to see in a row.
You're a movie
no
guy?
misses.
You're a movie guy? Name every movie.
Oh, you're a feminist? Name a woman. Yeah.
Try. I dare you.
When Twitter gets their shit together, it's going to be
hold on.
fucking
No,
good.
hold on. I can do this.
But it's going to take forever. If Elon keeps fucking it up.
Actually,
I don't even know if there's an
women.
if to that. Elon is... I don't know if I've seen a more impressive
Have you
run of killing a company.
You guys don't play League of Legends, right? I only have a reference to this in League of Legends terms. But one of the League streamers I was watching...
All I know is mid-maxing, running down
Say your reference,
mid.
and the viewers who aren't allowed within 30 feet of a school.
I can make it more general. I saw a screenshot of a League of Legends streamer doing the Name 100 Women challenge, and he had 4 answers, and like one of them was like, it was like Kamala Harris, Pokimane, and the girlfriend of one of the biggest League streamers, and he's just like frustrated trying to come up with a 5th.
Pokimane again. Did you see Pokimane's thing the other day about her editor?
Yeah,
dude.
I've got it on a notepad. I feel like there's material there. I don't know.
We should hashtag talk about that for 6 minutes.
Let's do it.
I have one joke.
We'll have to go with assuming it's legit.
My one joke is my editor also jerks off while editing my videos. I edit.
That's a good one.
I don't know what the big deal is.
Just reverse, like doing the sleeper, so you imagine it's someone else.
Here's the thing. Do I actually have a take on this? It's like.
Oh wait, we should introduce for people who haven't seen. Pokimane went on stream and said
so
that
Pokimane had a clip
editors,
where she was like very melodramatically, "Chad, I have news. You're not gonna believe this." So I reach out to one of my editors, and they're like, "Hey, I want to explain why I haven't been able to meet my deadlines editing your content lately." And she goes, and I was like so excited. This is me as Pokimane, because I was like, "Great. You know, why haven't you been meeting deadlines? I want to get my VODs edited or my clips done, whatever." And he goes, the reason it's been so hard for me to meet these deadlines is because so often I find myself
I'm so horny
masturbating while going through your footage, and it's just been hard to focus.
This man is fucking own little goon cave.
This is somebody, listen, even if you are that down bad for this woman, you are being paid to edit her videos. Like, you know what I mean? Like, take the win, bro. Like, that's as good as you might get to fucking shake her hand at fucking TwitchCon. Like, hey, I edited it for you for a year, blah, blah, blah. Like, what? Bro has no foresight whatsoever.
Like, he just hit her with the... Yeah.
Why would
you
do that, first of all?
Do you reckon that was him shooting his shot?
Yeah,
like,
no, exactly.
I have to imagine that's what he thought was going to happen. In his head, he's like, she's going to message back like, "Oh my God, me too." Or
I'm so fucking
I love your anime
profile.
I jerk off
editor to jerk off to my
videos.
stuff.
I jerk off to your edits.
I come every time I see a perfect J cut.
Absolute
but like
fucking
the
pathetic,
dream.
degenerate
this dude no doubt just has like an anime profile picture, like probably never posted a real photo of them in his life, and like he just expected Pokimane to be like, whoever's behind this anime profile picture must
really
be
cute and hot.
he like
clearly
looks like
a well-adjusted person that I should get to know.
Quite a catch.
He's 6'4", looks like Robert Pattinson, but he's just fucking like edits
In his
for
goon
Pokimane.
cave.
Looks up to.
Yeah, he tries to like lie to her about how much money he makes. He's like, yeah, I mean, you know, you know, 6 figures. I got like a Lamborghini, fucking. And she's like, you work for
me.
I know how much I pay you,
$6
and I
paid you
$100
$100 for 4 weeks of
yeah,
work.
I paid
Like,
you.
what are you on?
Yeah, exactly. I paid you $1,000 last month. What are you doing?
Perhaps
Bro
if I
really
let her
did.
know that I've been joking my cock to her, raw
She'll
foot,
give me a raise.
perhaps she'll
That
give me
really-
a chance.
Come
What
on,
are
buddy.
you-
You don't have to
what
give
are
me
you
a
jerking
raise
off
because you
to?
already give me a raise.
What
every
is-
time
what
I-
are you're editing down a public live stream that everybody else
Yeah.
watched in its entirety.
Yeah,
There has to be some kind of intimacy kink where it's like,
I think so.
but she's the one. She
Yes.
trusted me with this.
Yeah.
with this
Yeah,
that's
recording
really
of the
hot.
footage.
No,
I
that's
honestly think a
absolutely
big part of
what
it.
it is.
I think it's genuinely just porn addiction shit, where it's like this dude's
Yeah.
watched so many
Yeah,
like
also
fucking anime, like fucking hentai scenes where it's like,
Yeah.
like, oh, if you just start like, if you act really creepy around a girl, she'll eventually be like, okay, well, I'll fuck you.
I have only recently started watching hentai, like not skipping to the
Professionally.
sex. I don't think I've ever watched a porn
Okay.
video like front to back or whatever, because it's like
Oh, like for the
everybody's
plot?
under the
'Cause I can't
impression
lie.
that
I
the
look
plot
at the
sucks or
women
whatever.
front to back.
Right.
It doesn't
Yeah.
do anything for me. I'm not a chick. I don't know. But like
Yeah.
hentai ones are hilarious because they'll be like 35 minutes. Like it's an episode of an anime, and it's like they
Yeah.
will, because it's just voice acting, whole
Yeah.
hog the fucking delivery of what they're actually talking about. Like it isn't any. I'm sure
Right.
they're just getting scripts. And reading, all right, this one's a hentai. This one's fucking Demon Slayer, whatever. I'm just reading through my lines or
they're
whatever.
doing a bit of everything.
And it's
Yeah.
fucking nonsensical. The plot, not nonsensical, but like actually stupid. I was watching one about a dude on a farm with a girl who got turned into a cow. And it's like
Well, I like where this is going.
the
Says
first,
I'm my ex-wife.
the first part of the first fucking second was already a time skip. Like it doesn't explain that she's a cow. And then she's like, "Do you really think
You
you
need
can
to
get
catch
away
up
with
on the
this?"
lore.
And I was like, already grabbed my
if
attention.
I
I was
was
like,
a
"Get away
cow?"
with what?"
Yeah.
And she's like,
Well,
"You think
see,
you can turn me
exactly.
into a cow and not milk me?" I was like, "Holy fuck!
What the fuck?
This went 0 to 100 so fast!"
That's kind of a bar. Though.
Exactly. I was like, bruh. I felt like I was discovering a viral tweet in its like
Yeah.
amniotic fluid. I was like, oh my god,
That
this
is
is where they
in
come
third
from?
stage.
This like holy shit. Are they
their
all like
origin.
this?
Bangers are made.
It's like watching Breaking Bad for the first time and seeing all the memes.
I was like, what a fucking intro. I did that recently with something. I'm not gonna remember what it was. I watched some classic film and I was like, oh, that's what it's from. You know what? I watched a Taco Bell
Goodfellas a wee
commercial and I
while
heard
ago.
the gong. That's what it was. Fuck it.
Oh, that was.
Oh.
I'm like,
Well,
oh,
actually, that did happen to
No
me. when I visited-
open-ended fucking side quest for me. I'm gonna give you closure, even if it's fake.
Unironically, that did happen to me when I was in America like 2 months ago because me and Emily watched so many fucking ads because American ads are hilarious. And so I saw Taco Bell ads for the first time in my life, which
Yeah.
did have the bell, which to me is so funny because
That's
I just associate the bell
crazy.
with you guys and
Right.
like, you know, fucking kids on TikTok and shit using it as a sound effect. So to actually just
Yeah.
hear it like in the ad, I was always like,
Oh wait, I remember what
funny
it actually
sound.
was. Have you guys seen the fucking Cotton Eye Joe chicken nugget on Twitter?
Oh, dude, I
No.
found probably the best one of those I've ever found the other day.
There's this chicken nugget that only speaks in
Oh,
It's like
that,
it's a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
kids brain rot content.
Yeah,
Kids
okay,
brain
I
rot
know.
content.
And it also has with
Yeah.
Nikocado Avocado as the villain, which is even funnier.
I haven't haven't gotten to the next arc
that
Yeah,
yet.
he is the villain to most chicken nuggets.
It
prepared.
always
well, I think
ends-
that's the idea.
It always ends with him doing that, and then it's like he'll get into first obstacle of his character development in the storyline. He'll go, "What? Help me!"
and it's
And then I
it's
watched
the
Kai Cenat's
JonTron-
stream with Kevin Hart, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's fucking Kevin Hart from his stand-up 10 years ago." Like the voice, like
Yeah.
clicked in my head. I was
Yeah.
like, "That's the chicken nugget guy." It's you.
wait, the Cotton Eye Joe bit or
After the
other
Cotton Eye
bits?
Joe bit, he'll be singing, and then a cop will try to arrest him or something.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
he'll be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"What? Help me!"
I hate to say this, but I think the what might be from. I think the what is JonTron. I'm 99% sure that what is from an
that
old
does sound
JonTron
like
video.
the JonTron. What?
I think
What?
the help me I think is Kevin Hart. I think you're correct, but I think
You're right.
the what is JonTron.
You're right. It's just the help me that's Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
All right, well, whenever JonTron gets on fucking Kaisenat's stream, then I'll fucking reference it.
Yeah. But it's so weird, like, isn't that odd that, you know, JonTron just like 10 years ago did some fucking random what in a video, and now like some fucking random like kids fucking cancer channel took that and now it's like permeated its way through all children's.
It's interesting, but I'm infinitely bitter about how low effort some people's insane climbs to virality have been as somebody who's been doing content creation for this long.
Yeah.
I've been watching people obsess over Germa 95. That's the name of the streamer, right? They'll be like, this is my favorite Germa clip. And it'll be him eating a Burger King sandwich on stream. And I'm like, motherfucker, I've done that. What?
I can eat burger too.
I have eaten Burger King on stream. I don't get fucking every fucking preteen fucking calling me their favorite streamer.
Why do you want their preteens?
Because I feel like he does
I feel like it's the
anything,
youngest people
like,
on the internet that are raving about Germa. I don't really watch his streams. I'm not sure why. But whenever I see it, I'm like, okay, who are you watching on Twitch? And I click the thing, 15, do not interact. It's like, what? How is this your streamer?
This y'all's Germa's fascinating because I've never watched him. He seems like a funny enough guy. He seems to do some really creative things with the stream.
I have watched him. I'm just being bitter.
The Sims thing
again.
he did was really cool.
The Sims thing was cool. Like he obviously does interesting stuff, but yeah, I'm kind of the same. Where like every time I see a clip, I'm like, that was alright. I don't know why.
No, he's one of the best examples of if you learn about him from what he got super famous doing, and then go watch his everyday stuff, you'll put a gun in your mouth. Because there's such an insane contrast between like the stuff that he's done on Twitch that everybody knows him from, like being in a dollhouse or like baseball or whatever the fuck, and then his everyday stream just playing Cooking Mama with one of his friends. It's like, how, what?
In silence.
Yeah.
I think he retired recently.
Streaming in general, so.
Oh, right. Yeah, you guys should actually go watch Sumito on Twitch instead of or Andrew.
No.
Yeah.
Whichever.
Or James once he figures
flip a
out
coin,
how many
see where you want to go.
Once James can figure out a good price to set his
how I can wholesale
smashing.
these fucking headsets.
I love the idea of you like one stream, you just like go out front and you just show you've got an entire pallet of headsets delivered. It's like a show speed meme. Yeah, like
keep them in like a shed outside.
Squidward with the alarm clocks in his closet.
Yeah, exactly.
I love the idea of just having a ton of things in a row. Like every time we buy a big thing of like Cokes and put them in the fridge, and you open the fridge, you just see like 12 cans together. You're like, oh.
I always take a picture. Yeah.
Yeah, it feels good. The idea of having even like nothing but alarm clocks, which I don't need, just having 50 of those neatly in a closet would be like, yeah, nice.
No, I remember
I'm good for alarm clocks for a while.
One time I bought like a 24 pack of Monster Rehabs and I stuck them in a new mini fridge I got. And I think the only thing I replied to anybody on Twitter for 3 days was me in front of a picture of a bunch of Monster Rehabs in my mini fridge. I was just so happy with how many there were.
That's a powerful feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a mini fridge too. That's my goal. I want to get a mini fridge for this office just for Monster Rehabs.
If for no reason other than to clean up your actual fridge when you buy fucking 24 sodas at a time. It's like you can't use your fridge after buying soda if you want them all cold.
My actual fridge is like 2 steps from here. There's no purpose to have a mini fridge here, but it would be so
other than
cool.
to save you the
let
2
me
steps.
so I got a mini fridge for like my birthday when I was in like 7th grade, and you don't realize like how much power like Freon compressors use. Because, like, obviously, like, your bathrooms and kitchens and stuff and garages have way more voltage than, like, a bedroom does. Yeah. Dude, that thing would knock out an entire section of my fucking house when I would even plug it in.
Bro, bro got the fucking mini fridge from the Avengers movie. Holy
bro, I'm telling you, it uses so much more power than it seems. Like, it might cook your whole office if you get
Dude needs to put a fucking
get a mini
fusion
fridge.
core into it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Coolest monster.
Well, I think we have also covered American power as it seems like your power system is just very inadequate in general. I'm fascinated by how often you use
your
power.
internet system's inadequate, bitch.
Got him.
It is.
I didn't mean
I
to
love
hit
that
one. The whole thing with American power. Let me get a fucking patriotic
AC
for a second.
DC.
You gotta make sure all your shit is efficient, right? So today I installed a new ceiling fan today, right? You can't see it, it's above me, but I installed a new ceiling fan. I got really good at that shit. I got really good at fucking wiring shit. And what I've learned from owning a home is your electric bill is no. People don't want to hear about. Can't pay electric bill. People don't want to hear about home efficiency.
I do.
I want to know why you live with a
interested.
ceiling fan and not an air conditioner of some sort.
Well,
Don't
so
you live in like hot ass Texas
Doplex
or
doesn't
something?
use air conditioners.
No, I do.
doesn't believe
I
in it.
actually have it running a lot. But the thing is,
Thank God.
this house was built in 2006, and it's still the same AC unit from 2006. And
Yeah, didn't you have an issue with the HVAC when you moved in?
That's
yeah,
an
it's
old bitch.
it's an old bitch. It's fucked up, and it
An
costs like
old
30
bitch.
grand to replace. So
Right.
we're
Yeah,
kind
the
of
HVACs are like 8 to 10 grand a piece.
yeah. And we have
Jesus.
two. We have two of them that need replacing. 'Cause
yeah.
it's a 2-story
God
house. So it's
damn.
like, I don't got the
Dude.
fucking scratch for that right now.
Speaking of AC/DC, Power and the band, I remember when I used to make sketches in like 2017. I made a video that was like how to sing like Ernie Johnson, the singer from AC/DC, and he has that really like high raspy voice. And it was
Yeah.
literally just 3 minutes of me in my kitchen with like the worst reverb ever on purpose, just going.
Can we hear that on the
was the whole
webcam?
Yeah, I was about to say, can we get that on the
Yeah,
webcam?
yeah,
On the
sure,
webcam?
let me-
Can you
set
do
it
a
up.
live one of those videos? Like, give us the
Jamie,
whole
can we switch to
tutorial.
the webcam microphone?
Yeah, thank you, Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie.
Jamie, can we,
pull it.
Everybody wait for the
Jamie, can
ringtone
we
to
look at
hit.
some child porn?
Jamie, lower my earphone. Both.
Oh,
There it
pull
is.
it up, Jamie.
I do still have it.
Oh, pull it up, Jamie.
Damn, I haven't
You
hit
took
that
our
one.
3
in
big
years.
guys, 4 big
All
guys.
right, I'll
Oh,
cue you. I'll
pull it
cue
up,
you in,
Jamie.
James.
I was gonna do the intro. So this is how you sing like Ernie Johnson from fucking AC/DC.
Oh, I love this video. This is my favorite video.
I've already hit like. He sounds just like him. He sounds just like him. It's like he's in the room with. My Mexican duo when he joins the team speak.